with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's Michael Vick. Down there, right side, it's McCaffrey. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Derek Brooks, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone.
And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. So a little tardy getting everyone set, and the clock hits 0 before they could snap it.
Yeah, you can take your time and use the clock and try and get set up, but once it gets near 5 seconds, that's when you often hear a quarterback yelling, hurry, hurry, to make sure everybody's ready to get the snap off.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. The Eagles send out their punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Just a 25-yard punt, not what he was hoping for by any stretch. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. DK Metcalf, 51 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you give the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, and we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he atones for his miss the first time around as this one is up and good to extend their lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Do for under, not too bad.
Project engineer. It says a project
already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Those early struggles continue. Here's another interception. Picked off by Pat Surtain. The struggles continue here offensively. Still nothing for them on the scoreboard, and now an interception.
Yeah, the offense looks extremely sluggish, not really in sync at all. Dare I say, it looks like it got left behind in customs.
Oh, you've had that in your back pocket. You were waiting for that.
Probably should have left it in my back pocket, too.
Well played.
Products. Duties also include providing project technical support to the business development, estimating, its addition possess excellent problem-solving ability as engineering primary point of contact to the customer.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
I can.
It says you have to have
catches made by Metcalf. Inside the 15 before they drop it. Now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
It says
You on Ballinger's website?
there's a responsibility
from the 13 now. They work on first and 10.
Integration efforts of business.
Mahomes now to throw.
Involving personal application.
That's going to wind up incomplete.
Because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And you know, strong suit, detail, organizational skill, excellent communication, and repetition skills. Oh, fire.
Second and 10. Now here's Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
What you was about to say? Do I like hard work? What does that mean? You kind of call me lazy. I literally, whatever. You said hard work. You asked if I ever did hard work.
For the program right now is the stage and Matthew, so it's like right by the house. Or you can talk to them on the phone.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
But that's just actually, I wish you had to talk to people. Yeah, I think I got all your stuff. You want to be a machine? A machinist?
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Drawing specifications, other technical publications, look at all their systems, procedures, for program system alignment and machinery. Familiar with all aspects of task-specific infrastructure design through installation and operation testing. Versed in applicable commercial and military specifications and standards. Knowledge of how to use necessary tools and equipment.
After the delay, they're backed up even further.
Calipers?
For 3rd and long.
Yeah.
Micrometers.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
It
He's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Harold Carmichael, an 18-yard touchdown grab. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. And partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
And then you can learn how to weld, and all you need to have is 3 months of welding experience. And then pass a little test, and then you can. You can take the welding class there and you get paid for it. How you take it, then you take the test and you get up to 11. I bet my daddy was going to see. Do you want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is like the first.
Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team owns it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
For this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 9. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Vic. And pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The former 3rd overall pick, Quinnen Williams, there to bring him down. On now to punt, Brad Robbins.
Yeah.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. On the return, it's Kamara. And call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
What other places do you have to go? You could be a police officer.
No.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
They almost push them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
Yeah. Yeah, she like clean bathroom, yeah.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. That is caught by Carmichael. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The 2 big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27. Now a timeout called for by the defense, and that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game. that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Saints. DK Metcalf with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Extra point splits the uprights.
Go to the Goodwill.
The route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be taken down here as the first goal.
You got the white shrimp boots, though. Or they might be black.
I got black ones.
You got black ones. I guess you ain't shrimping before.
Will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Stop saying I like stuff.
Philly offense set to go. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield.
It is.
Out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Yeah. Don't Nike pants actually.
The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. They run it again with Kamara. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49. A gain of just 2. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Yeah, I didn't want you to bring it back. I remember that. Oh, because we're with him? we need a place that's selling house supplies.
Here's 3rd and 7.
I don't know how people sit on that thing.
Well, you got to think Charles Atwin's on the quarterback as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. 14 yards that time for number 14.
So things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
He said how long he's not going to be in school. Daddy asked me how long he's not going to be in school. I said it's kind of good to information job after that, but I don't have school.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Not wasting time, going right back to DK Metcalf. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and let a fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground. Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
They do. Oh, they gotta get to the side.
Yeah, that's the Riverside. They're fighting. The girls.
What kid is gonna fit a size 9? That's like regular women's size shoe. That's like a women's size 9. Well, a women's size 9.
Sometimes, like, academies have a really good clearance price. Was there a shoe option?
And now it's second down, but here's the field goal team out onto the field from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will extend their lead even further. So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave them with a 3rd down. Here's Brad Robbins now. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd and 1, here's Vick. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down. The Eagles send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. Riley Dixon now to punt it away. for a touchback. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Well, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. To throw, Vick. And that is going to be a safety.
Right now, they're just trying to get to halftime because they need a break. This game, it's been a shellacking in every way, and they just got driven backwards for a safety.
And remember, following the safety, you give the football up as well, and they free kick it from the 20 now. This will be fielded at the 17. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Oh, one of the linebackers has got it.
And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game.
Oh, and now Vick throwing another. Oh, they try lateral on the return, and now the ball's loose. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Vick now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. And they take a knee. And they see no sense trying to press here. They take the knee and going to get this one into the locker room. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This fielded right at the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And look at this, the punt team is out there. Somebody better give them the memo that it's second down.